Hello my friends, Vinagavia here and welcome to another tutorial. This time it's a chicken cooker. A fully automatic chicken cooker, guys. It's very simple, it's very well known, and this is what it looks like. It's 3 wide, 4 tall and 5 deep. And yeah, this is what it looks like. Basically, there are chickens in here when they lay their eggs. The eggs shoot out through that dispenser and the chicks get to grow up on that slab. At the same time as an egg shoots out, lava is shot out from that dispenser for a very short time, and any grown chickens will then cook and end up in this chest. For this to work, there is a dispenser here, and you need to fill that up with eggs. Preferably you can make an egg farm like this, just have a chicken surrounded by trapdoors and a hopper into a chest. You'll soon enough get chickens here. And then you need to just pump them in from the dispenser into the breeding chamber. For this chicken cooker you need chest, 2 hoppers, a slab, 2 dispensers, a bucket of lava, a comparator, 2 pieces of redstone, 2 observers that I forgot, and some blocks and glass. If you want to also automatically put chickens in, you need a dispenser and some sort of redstone signal, such as a lever. Okay guys, this design sort of belongs to everybody. The Zumavoid made a version long time ago. Ike, my good friend Ike, has made an even better version. And I've modified Ike's version a little bit, although he tells me that he's seen this version as well on the internet. But there we go. Let's build this thing. You start by putting a chest down, putting a hopper into the chest, putting a slab on top of that hopper. Now behind it, you can fill in with some blocks like this. This can be any old block, and then you need to have dispensers facing into the slab, or towards you as you place them, of course, standing on top of the chest. Now you can take some blocks, fill it in as you please. I like to make it a little bit snazzy like this. And then you need to have glass at least on the block above the chest, just so that you can open the chest. You can also, I guess, have an upside down stair, but then you can't see the poor chickens. Next up, you can also fill in a little bit here with glass, preferably, so you can see. This is just really a precaution so that the chickens don't escape that much. So we need to do the back next. So you start by putting a hopper into the bottom dispenser, and then you put some blocks around it. Now, if you want to have the dispenser to shoot in eggs, we need to now place that facing into the hopper, or into the block above the hopper. Build up some more blocks like this. And then, around the back here, we need to have some redstone. So, we need to have a comparator measuring what is in this hopper, so facing out. And then we need to have a observer measuring if there's a signal to the comparator, like that. To put a piece of redstone on top of that, then we need to measure that piece of redstone with this, with this here observer, so it needs to face that piece of redstone there. And then that needs to lead into the dispenser by putting a piece of redstone on top there. So now, if we drop something in here, it will fire, as you can see there. Okay, so that's that. That's pretty much the whole thing built. Now, I would take some more blocks here, and I would fill them in, just to prevent chickens from glitching through the side of blocks and things like that. Just make a whole cube out of it. And don't forget to put in your bucket of lava here in the top dispenser, which is what will kill the chickens once they have grown up. Now, you wonder, how do I get the eggs in here? Well, you take your eggs from your egg collection system, whatever it is, and you put them in this dispenser. You need a fair bit of eggs, maybe not the full dispenser, but the easiest way to then sort it out is to have a couple of observers, make one face with a face towards that with a block in between, and place one next to it. That will just fire all of the things into breeding chamber. That is now hidden here, but if we remove this block here, they'll instead fall out here. Yeah, so like that. And that's how you get the chickens in. Then you need to wait for them to become adults, and then they will start laying eggs. And the eggs will go into the bottom dispenser, and the bottom dispenser will fire the eggs out. And at the same time, the lava will come out for a brief period of time, killing any adult chickens. So how does this farm work? Well, the comparator senses when there is an egg in the hopper, thus activating the observer, thus activating this piece of redstone, thus activating this observer, thus activating this redstone, which in turn fires this dispenser. And that top dispenser, via quasi-conductivity, also fires the bottom dispenser. And so that's the entire redstone explained for you guys. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, you leave a like, leave a comment, and check out some of the other stuff I'm doing on my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!